let's try this again. If y'all remember, this is exactly how I started off 2025, with just an unscripted yap session to the camera about what happened in 2024 and what's going to happen in 2025. And this is essentially the same thing, but I want to start off by saying I'm sorry to myself and I'm sorry to you guys. Even though this audience is small and but mighty, like, I had big dreams and big things that I wanted to accomplish, that I still want to accomplish in 2026, but I just hoped, wished, and thought that it would happen in 2025, and just 2026 would be the continuation of 2025. But unfortunately, that didn't end up happening because of just some personal things going on. You know, once again, perfectionism beat my behind. Perfectionism whooped me this year real bad. There are so many, like, just deleted and lost files, lost videos that I would have uploaded, but I'm just in my head so bad. Like, I was really nervous to upload it because I just didn't like how it was turning out. I didn't like this, and certain videos I did push past that and I was able to upload and do all of that, but for a majority of the year I just wasn't able to do that. I just was operating in perfectionism, and yet again I watched my 2025 video back a little bit, and perfectionism whooped me in 2024, and it definitely whooped me bad last year. You know, perfectionism really did a number on me. Fear of embarrassment sucks, you know, especially in this content creator game where all you're doing is putting yourself out there, right? You know, primarily, specifically on YouTube, like, I'm gonna do vlogs. You already know about my short form content, even on YouTube, but specifically like on Instagram and TikTok and whatever. Like, my short form content, you already know that I do that, but the primary content I want to do on YouTube is vlogs. Now, obviously there's going to be sit down videos and hauls and other stuff like that, but primarily vlogs is what I really want to do. But to do that, you gotta hold a camera, hold your, you know, I'm recording on my phone, you know, but like hold a tripod and a phone out and talk to and look crazy going like this, talking like that, you know. And even though content creation is a lot more accepted and prevalent in 2026, it's not fully there yet. You know, there's still certain hoops and humps you have to jump over. Like, there's gonna be people staring, there's gonna be people looking, but at the end of the day, you gotta realize that most of the time people really aren't worried about you. And I didn't realize that in 2025. I had a hard time dealing with that in 2025. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and say that 2025 was the worst year ever. It was horrible, I hated it, blah blah blah, because I honestly didn't. There was a lot of fun stuff and fun things I got to do in 2025. I went to my first RWE tournament game. Over the summer, I got to go to the carnival. Over the summer, like, I got my hair braided more often. I felt like I was able to experiment with my style more and really build up my wardrobe the way I want to. Like, there was a lot of fun stuff and good things that happened in 2025, but specifically in the content creation realm, like, I dropped the ball, and I can't do anything but hold myself accountable. Like, I dropped the ball. I can admit it that I dropped the ball. And honestly, the fear of content creating and stuff like that kind of translated into other parts of my life where, you know, I get nervous to talk to new people, and I don't want to, you know, like, I just feel like the feeling of being lazy just translated to a lot of other areas of my life, especially in November and December. My goodness, dude. Like, there was just so many points in time where I just didn't feel like doing anything. I just sat, like, on my bed for hours, just not wanting to move, not wanting to do nothing. And it's just like, man, you know, I wish it was different, but we in 2026 now, we're moving on, so I can't do anything about what happened in the past. I can only move forward and move accordingly. I can only do what I set out to do this year, and I can only continue where I left off and build from that. There are two main themes that I'm going to be following going into the year 2026. Number one is restart. If at first you don't succeed, try again, quoted by whoever, whatever. I don't know who made the quote up, but if at first you don't succeed, try again. What y'all really don't realize is probably most of y'all don't realize, but, you know, some of y'all, most of y'all, whatever, like, most of y'all don't really realize is I've been playing with the idea of content creation since I was like 10. Like, I wanted to make videos, and I would like do stuff when I was 10, 2012, I got more into it, and I started posting on YouTube. And even like there are like videos I deleted from this channel specifically, like back from my freshman year of high school, like 2022, 2023, that like I just deleted because I just didn't like it. Perfectionism. I unfortunately let perfectionism win that time yet again, and I really just got to take accountability and say it's time to try again. It's time to restart. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be restarting. I'm not going to be deleting any of the videos from 2024, 2025. No, those are all going to stay up. Shorts, long forms, Instagram videos, Instagram reels, TikToks, all of that's going to be staying up on all pages. So you don't have to worry about that. What I am going to do is just restart and get more consistent with what I want to do. And second theme I want to follow for 2026 is rebrand. I want to rebrand myself. I'm still going to be the same goofy, loud, fun-loving person you see here today, but there are just certain things I want to do different. I want to take my mental health, my physical health, my well-being, and just like honestly like organize my life. Like I want to really do better in a lot of different aspects and rebrand myself. So those are the two main themes that I'm participating in, that I've personally set for myself in 2026. Restart and rebrand. Look, man, I honestly know, I feel it in my heart, in my bones, that 2026 is going to be truly the best year of my life. But there are certain things I have to do to work up to that, you know? I have really big, ambitious goals. I want y'all to not be able to get rid of me off your For You page, off your Reels page, off your YouTube recommendations. Like this year, y'all gonna be sick and tired of me this year. I know it. I know y'all gonna be sick and tired of me this year. Like by mid 2026, I'm going to be at millions of followers across platforms. I'm stamping that right here, right now. But I know I have to put the work in. And I'm willing to do it. So you know what? Let's try this again.